you don't need new ads. You need a system that pumps content into Meta consistently, one that where you own your own traffic as opposed to directing it to some VSL funnel, which you pay $10 per click for, and then never ever see that prospect ever again.
Very nice.
In this video, I break down our full authority funnel and how you can implement it into your own business. I'm going to show you all the types. I'm going to show you everything. Nobody else does this besides me. I show you the numbers. I show you what I do. I show you what works. Let's go. Okay, so number one, there's 3 types: post ads, video ads, and story ads. That's it. There's nothing else. I'm going to show you the first one, post ads. In this, the carousel ads versus one-pager ads, right? There's a difference between them. Both convert for different types of audience. For you, it might not work. What I've seen work for all across industries, for all our clients, is video ads. They always perform. Story ads, if you've got an audience, it's nice to nurture. I'll show you as well. But this can really crush it in some niches, right? So story ads, first of all, carousel ads, a storyline built to get trust and credibility and optimizing for conversion in the top 1% of your audience. So this one is very narrow. I'll show you some examples, right? How we get email inboxes for 45 cents each while skipping the overpriced resellers. Fuck the resellers, for agencies and coaches only. Most people pay 50 to 90 bucks a month for 100 outlooks from resellers. You might be thinking you're getting a deal. When you're buying them, in reality, these people are getting them for about like 4 or 5 bucks, right? And there is a nice little 10 to 20x margin, which they just charge. If it's like 2 to 3x, I would not be making these videos and I would probably just be buying from them, but they're too greedy and this just had to happen. Another video, sign up as a Microsoft Cloud. You get the point. I walked them through the steps that it takes, and if you want the full playbook, it's inside the Citadel, and you could just put the price here and you could just direct them to that traffic. Or since this is focused on follower ads, you can put a different call to action. You can either do just shoot me a follow and I'll send you more information. You could do this, or you could do just DM me the word clients if you're interested in learning more. And if you don't know how to set these up, we got a whole different system on this, on how you can configure the meta ads configuration, which is going to be another video shortly coming up. So don't worry, just watch this first so you understand the content to post, and I'll show you how you can structure it and post it. As you can see, post ads, video ads, story ads, it's all here, right? Back to the video. All right, example, you could do a case study one like here. Gary went from 3K to 19K in 19 days. These 2 guys bought cars. It's freaking cool. And then again, like finally, call to action, DM me clients if you're interested in learning more. Or you can do this one, you can play around with this, or you could do this. This is just for, again, like the Citadel, like a carousel, like showcasing like what we have. There's way too much time that went into it, but it looks really cool. I like it. Finally, like again, like call to action could be the same thing, or just like link them to the asset. You could do this if you're doing that, or like here, link them to the asset, or you just want followers like here, just do this, right? That's the number one. And finally, number 2 is the one-pager ad. This is going to be a lot more broad. This is going to be volume driven, gaining traction and results like instantly, like thousands of DMs if you run it for a few weeks, and new eyeballs to your brands, right? It has to be concise because it's just one page. And usually I do this, like I post my profile picture I have on Instagram, my name, my handle, and just nice little verification check. I am verified, but this is just text right here. You can just edit this in Canva or whatever else you want. This is just the Miro board I'm running. But yeah, just some attention grabbing hook. The 4 steps I took to scale my high ticket business from 0 to 104K in 90 days. Growth campaign, content assets, growth specialists, and converting IG ads. Like this one, right? 3 to 4 calls, 4 to 6 calls, etc, etc. Comment 104K and I'll get you the exact one. I'll show you a few more examples. I think the text here is just the same. No, it's different. I scaled a high ticket consulting business from 0 to 404K in 120 days. 2 commission only growth specialists and 1 converting IG ad. Message me, scale, and I'll show you exact. Or you can run something like this, right? You have to test these. These might not work for you. It works for me, but the best ROI I see is on the video ads, which is coming up. So video ads, there's different types of ones. So there's 3 ones. Again, I rank them across reach. So broad, medium, and narrow, right? This is narrow. I'll show you the differences between them. So we have a credibility driven ad. Okay, so these are just the faces I've blurred here. So don't be thinking there's something sus going on. It's just the faces. These videos are not live yet, so just wanted to keep it a little bit secret. So here's an example of a ad script, right? You need a hook, social proof, extreme case study, belief shift, and call to action, since this is credibility. And there's a common theme along these. I'm not gonna go and read through all of them. If you want to, you can just pause and just take a look at the ones I have. Attention grabbing hook, call to action, social proof, social proof, social proof. And you might be wondering, what the hell is this? This is just like for the editor to come here and then just take these assets. This is linked to Google Drive and more pictures, more assets they can use right in the video. And I think you get the point, right? Like creativity driven one. I'm gonna read this last one. Like Josh joined us 5 weeks ago. He was stuck at 4 to 6K a month. Today he's doing over 30K a month, and he's already on his track to making 60K a month. Oh, and he just bought his dream car. Yeah, this is Josh. If you have at least 2 case studies, then follow my Instagram page where I'll show you how the authority funnel generates qualified leads while you sleep and closes deals for you. So you can run and scale faster than winning back 4 to 5 hours every day. What separates Josh from people still stuck at 5K a month? It's not a magic offer or working 18 hours a day. He just plugged the authority funnel, trusted it, and let the system work. He went from chasing leads to having dry weeks to waking up with a full calendar, deals closed before lunch, and his business is finally giving him the freedom that he really wants, right? Future casting and momentum at this pace is on track to make 100K a month, and that is inevitable. And when that happens, I'll just post him again. If you want to learn exactly how he did it, exactly blah blah blah, just follow me and I'll show you more. And again, same assets. I hope you get the point. Just credibility, you showcase studies. Another thing you could do is you could record a video. You could ask a prospect or client of yours to record a video for you, just like a case study, where he talks about how good you are, and then you can post it and edit it as an ad, right? But I'm not saying that has to be scripted, because that's not authentic and ethical. I don't endorse it. I don't recommend it. We don't do it. But I mean, just try to have a client talk for a long period of time about your stuff, and then you could put it into hooks, social proof, extreme case study, call to actions as well. Like he could say, oh, Saba was so great, just follow his page, right? And that is just so converting, because it's not you that's talking about you, it's somebody else that got good results. So that's why it's so powerful. Next, we have the action driven ads. So this is the ability to create instant attention, with the purpose of that attention resulting in an action, which makes it difficult, which makes it a perfect combination of an auto growth messenger ad. So an example of this, again, like same story, assets here, script here. I'll show you this one. So I've done 100K months the hard way, and I've done 100K months on autopilot. And trust me, nothing beats having a system that books calls, closes deals, and makes money while you sleep. And here you put a belief shift, a solution to set up. Who is this for? So you qualify. So whether you're starting from outreach, 20, 30K, even 50K a month, if you want to delegate outreach and have me plug the exact same system I used to scale coaches, consultants, this is for you, right? And then the point is just DM me the word, and you could do the same thing with DM me the word, or just follow my page, and then that's it. What we do after that is explained in other videos. So it's basically like, you got the follow, you got the DM, you have the setter DMing them. If they followed or if they DM'd, it's a warm conversation. You can just reply to them and then take them through a funnel like this. So Instagram funnel, cold prospect, video, whatever ad you're running, they follow you, they DM you, you take your content manager, they're gonna nurture it, they add it to your close friends, long form, short form, and story sequences just nurture the prospects. You can retarget them, you can hit them with a warm outbound or an inbound. So warm outbound is basically like you just messaging and reaching out to a new follower. An inbound is basically someone saying like, DM me the word scale, and they just DM you the word scale. You can send them a dynamic asset or start a conversation. You could just basically send them any lead magnet or case study. So dynamic asset is like, if you promise them an 18 video on X topic, just send them that, right? And then you can start a conversation. This is so powerful, right? You start a conversation, you send them a lead magnet, and then you start a follow-up sequence. You have them basically nurtured onto a sales call, a follow-up call. If that happens, then you need a follow-up system, and then again, like finally close them, have the onboarding call, and that's it, right? You can go on to onboarding, etc., etc. I just wanted to show you this part so it makes a little bit more sense. All right, that's it for the action-driven one. Finally, we have the narrow one, the problem solution ads. So this is addressing like one specific pain point, like similar to the previous one, how you're directly speaking towards a specific audience results in a high engagement of qualified followers. So how does this look, right? You have a hook, pain point solution, social proof, actionable steps, call to action. I would say this is the most simplest one. So for example, the reason most coaches never break past 50K a month isn't because they need a new offer. It's because their client acquisition model is just trash. It's broken. They get stuck at 10, 20, 40K a month because they're spending all the time just chasing leads, posting content, and manually trying to fill their calendar. Instead of doing that, more random outreach, you just need one system that constantly brings in the right quality audience, that qualifies them and books them into your calendar, whether you're working or not. Social proof. When I implemented the authority funnel, I stopped chasing leads completely, and it hit 100K a month consistently. It's not just me. You name case studies. Josh went from 6K to 30K. Gary closed just 20K in the month of July with a 20x ROAS. Ella, slow summer, 8K a month to 40K in under 60 days, all without touching her own outreach. Actionable steps. Step 1, install authority funnel. Step 2, have a high quality setter that qualifies leads daily. Step 3, have a closer that just converts them. Step 4, you can put like onboarding, etc. lead delivery. That's it. Stupid simple, 3 moving parts, but it nets incredible results. And again, call to action, like you'd be stupid not to follow me after sharing this much information. And you can run these narrow ones to retargeting audiences, right? That's what I like. Generally, like do broad with the case studies and then do narrow for the retargeting. There's just so many examples. I mean, if you want to, you can pause the video and just take a look at for yourself for examples. But that's it, right? Next is story ads. These work as nurturing assets. These work really, really, really well if you're spending a lot of money. So for example, if you have $300 a day on ad spend, I would still recommend you to just go all in on videos. If you're spending more than $500, that's when I would introduce story ads, because these just work so much better, even though these can be quite good. Number 1, we have the broad. This is social proof. You can pause and see for yourself. Number 2, we have free value. So again, just giving away free value. You can do a DM me or just follow me to learn more. I would say follow me just converts a lot easier. And finally, the Q&A. Like as you can see, you can pause here. I generally just post a question people ask and then just answer it. This is something that works quite well after you run out of this sort of quote-unquote budget, right? But I only recommend you to do it after spending like $500 and diversifying into this and these, because the video ones just work so much better. Anyway, I hope you got a better idea on what type of followers there are, which one work best, the recommendations I've given, and some scripts as well, and also like the flow. I pretty much shared everything away here in this video. For the technicals, just watch the following coming up videos. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Discord, on Instagram, and I'll get back to you.